The TV show Yellowjackets, now streaming on Pluto and Paramount Plus, released its first episode in November of 2021. The hit series is already set for season 2, and fans have questions. What other secrets are going to be revealed? What else is in store for season 2? What is Yellowjackets about? The TV show Yellowjackets was a hit with its first season with a few notable names involved, such as Juliette Lewis. The show is about a team of a stellar, talented high school soccer team who unfortunately get into a plane crash. The survivors find themselves in the remote wilderness, and the series follows their 19-month journey from being a soccer team with a bit of drama to forming violent clans, while also tracking the lives they've attempted to piece back together nearly 25 years later, proving that the past is never really past and what began out in the wilderness is far from over. How is the casting unique? The casting is unique because it shows 25 years later of what the survivors of the plane crash look like. So, of course, casting directors had to get older actresses for the show. And the show actually has a few well-known actresses. The cast includes both the adult characters of the aftermath and the flashbacks of the grueling events that happened in the woods. Juliette Lewis is the adult version of Natalie, while Sophia Thatcher is a teenage version of Natalie. Christina Ricci is the adult version of Misty, while Samantha Henratty is the teen version of Misty. And Shauna is played by Melanie Linsky, while Sophie Nelise is the teen version of Shauna. And these are just a few of the cast members. How fans surprised the co-creators of the show. With every TV show and movie series, there's always fans who try to predict events in the next project for the future. And the co-creators of the show, Ashley Lyle and Bart Nickerson, along with co-showrunner Jonathan Lisco, note that fans are not necessarily incorrect with some of their theories. And then there was the fact that sometimes a fan theory, even the out there ones, would turn out to be correct. When all of those people are saying something about the show, somebody is going to be right, Lisco said. It was really interesting how the audience predicted certain things that we either did in the show or that we noodled in the writer's room and dispensed with. And Ashley Lyle talked about how amazing it is for fans to be so enthusiastic about the show. It was surreal. You hope that people will watch the show and respond to the show, but the level of passion and enthusiasm that the fans of the show were just bringing to the table was astounding. It was a little mind-blowing, she had said. In fact, fans were so enthusiastic about the show that they successfully guessed what would happen in season 1. Lisco had said, "I can tell you something that they guessed that we chose not to do, which is about Adam." He then turned to the co-creators and said, "Can I tell them or shall we tell them?" And then Lyle laughed, "I think that you just did." Lisco then proceeded to spill that they had played with the idea that Adam was Javi coming back to torment Shauna in the show, or torment the girls on the Yellowjackets. Lisco said that it did not feel organically right to them, and it didn't add what they wanted in terms of dramatizing their affair and their marriage. We chose not to, but some people called it and were, I think, eager to see it happen. Then it creates the scenario where, well, we did disappoint those people, or did we delight them? Lisco still wonders. What else is in store for season 2? In season 1 of the show, cannibalism was teased, and fans have been questioning if that will be shown throughout season 2. And the creators confirmed fans will have to prepare for more violent and drastic elements of the show. So for those with weak stomachs, make sure you have your remotes in tow to fast forward. And I think we're well aware that we've maybe tried the viewership's patience a little bit with our tease of cannibalism in episode 1. And I'd like to assure everyone that we will not be dragging that out forever, so get ready, the showrunner said. And as for other secrets and details they've released, they mentioned that they will dabble in supernatural and possibly religious themes for the show. I guess we can tease for season 2, you know, there are other survivors out there, and that will come into play. I also think that, much like we were discussing the supernatural before, the idea of belief in what people do and don't believe in, that will be very central thematically to the second season, the showrunner said. And fans of season 1 remember that, although small, that Jackie's diary before her death in season 1 was important. So showrunners have also subsequently revealed that they will reveal more details about the entries and possibly who wrote them, although turning down the idea that Shauna wrote the entries. I don't want to say we will find out that Shauna wrote those entries necessarily, but we will find out why they exist. Will Eddie Munson return? With the recent release of the second part of season 4 of Stranger Things, fans are still grieving after the loss of a new character, Eddie Munson. Many compared him to a young-looking Robert Downey Jr. and immediately fell in love with him and his personality on screen. He was also quite fond of Chrissy Cunningham, Hawkins High School's drug dealer and the leader of both its Dungeons & Dragons Club and the Hellfire Club. He also had a noticeable love for heavy metal. Unfortunately, he met his demise in the season finale when he realized the Demobats would enter the real world or the right side up if he entered through the gate in his trailer. He sacrificed himself to draw away the Demobats and made Dustin Henderson promise to look after any more outcasts at Hawkins High School before dying in his arms. Fans are both distraught and outraged that such a beloved character was taken from them so quickly and launched a petition on change.org with over 62,000 signatures, with the number still increasing by the minute. Not only this, but once the petition hits 75,000, it will be one of the top signed petitions on the website. This is a petition I have started to bring back fan favorite Eddie Munson. The Duffer Brothers have unfairly killed him off, and many other fans and I think he deserves to be brought back, and not just as a flashback. Please sign this petition to spread awareness. The creator of the petition, the Fans of Eddie Munson, Hart, wrote the description of the petition under a picture of Eddie and Dustin, and comments of love have been pouring in. Eddie deserves to graduate, one user commented. Bring him back. I don't care how. It doesn't even have to make sense. Just bring him back. He can't be dead. He deserved better. We deserve better. Another user commented, I think this would be a sad mistake for him not to return. Makes Stranger loads better and a great team member, and he deserves a happy ending. Another user demanded, it can't help but make you think if he really has to die. Steve, Nancy, Robin, and Dustin all navigated through the Upside Down with him and made it out alive. Fans are especially sad that he never got to clear his name for a crime he didn't commit either. But it would be up to the Duffer Brothers to determine whether Eddie would by some miracle come back and get the justice fans think he deserves. Who is Gore's daughter in Thor: Love and Thunder? Be warned, spoilers of the movie are mentioned. The new Marvel movie Thor: Love and Thunder made $143 million in just its opening weekend. While the film has had mixed reviews, fans can agree the cameos have been quite exciting. Kat Dennings, who played Darcy in the Thor movie series and even appeared in WandaVision, made her brief appearance in the film. The Guardians of the Galaxy, played by Chris Pratt, Pom Clementif, Karen Gillian, Dave Bautista, Sean Gunn, and Bradley Cooper also made an appearance in the beginning of the movie, with Chris's character leaving some wise words for Thor before leaving to attend to some of the messes of Gore, played by actor Christian Bale, had started to create. Gore's origin story involved the loss of his daughter Love. His daughter was actually played by Chris Hemsworth's daughter, India Rose, who in the end ended up being taken in by Thor in the movie after her father brought her back from the afterlife. Christian Bale noted that Hemsworth was very attentive with her filming. Chris was a wonderfully attentive dad, just off camera all the time, just checking, seeing she was all right, giving me thumbs up, me giving him thumbs up, checking, the Batman Dark Knight actor told Marvel.com. It was really endearing seeing the two of them. He sort of let her be, and she did it herself. He also posted 2 adorable pictures on Instagram, first showing him in his costume as Thor while filming for Thor: The Dark World with his daughter as a baby sitting in front of him, and the second a black and white photo of him sitting, holding her while filming their final scene. He captioned the post, "Here's 2 pics of me and my daughter. One the first time she was on set 11 years ago. The other is the most recent on Thor: Love and Thunder. She's my favorite superhero." That's all for today. Thanks for watching.